Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling.
Nah. Little breakfast. Skittles and Gatorade and water. Nah, this got to be a student. Anyways, before we go any further, you are tuning in to Cleaning Up the Culture right here on the Epic Lounge Network with yours truly, Dizzy D Spill. And this seems like this is going to be definitely an interesting conversation. So let's keep it rolling.
Who would have ever thought it? Yes, ma'am. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. I really, to be honest.
Does she got on a chain? Let me wait.
Let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
It's not really a teacher if you let them do what they want to do. The attire looks crazy. She looked like Quavo.
Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty.
Did she say damn? Now imagine if a young male teacher came in and looked at one of the students and hit him with the damn shorty like that. That is extremely inappropriate. Especially just y'all know what's up, man. That was totally inappropriate. I would be ready. It'd be some furniture moving if I found out a substitute teacher, man or a woman, was looking at my child like that, talking about damn shorty. Yeah, that's grounds for a beatdown. Whatever.
Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them.
You act like one of them too.
You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough and head to toe. Y'all know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
My people. Okay. Cleaning up the culture. I had a problem with this video from beginning to end because how are you a teacher and you are not aware that you should not be filming minors without the consent of their parents, let alone the consent of them, but the consent of their parents, and you're doing it at a school? How do you not know that? So apparently what has happened is this substitute teacher was fired on the first day. And I see multiple reasons why. You're recording the students. You just basically told on yourself and said that the students didn't have to do anything all day because there was nothing to do. And then there's video. The crazy part is you really incriminated yourself with your own content. And you literally told on yourself and you kind of came off like, a pedo looking at the students, talking about they trying to get you in trouble because of the way they look. Black folks, it's simple. We got to do better, man. We definitely have to do better. We have scenarios like this all the time, okay, where we're excited about what we're doing, right? And we want a certain level of respect. We want a certain level of fairness. There's been this conversation about DEI and affirmative action and all of this crap, right? We have to do a better job when it comes to professionalism. Now, this isn't for all of us. I'm talking about the ones that lack professionalism, because there are thousands of Black professionals that know how to get the job done and know how to have the proper attire and the proper behavior in the work environment. So to the ones that think that stuff like this is okay, and which it's not, we have to get better with that. We're not asking for respect. We're demanding respect. But at the same time, we have to give society things to respect. This was way out of pocket. As a parent, I definitely would have had a lot to say, and I wouldn't have been a fan of it at all. I mean, starting off the video, this is my lunch. The lunch gave me everything I needed to know. I just didn't realize it till the end of the video. Okay. The lunch gave me everything I need to know. You got Skittles in there, Gatorades, juices, nothing that the average adult would eat as far as a nourishment. And then you have the audacity to say that, I look like one of the students. Well, you look like one of the students, not just because of your features, but the way you present yourself. You got on the Jordan 12s, or I'm sorry, not the Jordan 12s. You got on the Concord 11s. You got on some baggy pants. You got on a button up. You got on a chain. You could have bundled your hair up or something. You could have had something more presentable. This is not the representation. And I need to make that clear. This is not the representation of the whole entire culture, Black folks. We know this. And I really am not talking to other cultures that want to have their own ideas and prejudices towards us, but this is not a representation of us, and we should be calling this out on many levels, in many ways, straight up. Then you're looking at the students, the young girls, because obviously we know which way she swings on the plate. That's not okay either. This is a problem. We've done content, I've done content before with the Bleak where we were talking about a teacher wearing a certain outfit and she was getting backlash because of how form-fitting the outfit was, which we had our different takes and our different views on it. But the woman was pretty much professional in the way that she dressed for the most part. This right here, it sounded like she took her job as a joke, like it's a game. Okay. And that's another thing. People love to put labels on Black folks saying that we don't take work serious and we're lazy. All of those things are false. Those things are not true. However, the ones that give the perception that the things are true, those type of stereotypes are true because you want to perpetuate them. You are the problem. But it's a two-way street. It's your job to clean up your act, and it's our job to call that act out and to encourage and influence you to clean up your act. That's terrible, man. As far as in her getting fired, I think it's unfortunate when people lose their jobs. But at the same time, if you put yourself in that clear of a predicament for them to easily remove you, you had it coming. That's just the facts. And hopefully she learns her lesson. You guys can let me know what you guys think in the comment section about all of this. But hopefully she learns her lesson by moving that way, because that was not okay. That is not how we conduct ourselves. That's not how we handle business. These children are there to learn, and their parents are putting the trust into the school that they're hiring the people with the best assets, skills, and knowledge to be able to help their child succeed. So what are we supposed to think when we come up to the school or we hear from another parent? Yeah, you hear about the substitute teacher that was dressed like Quavo and was looking at the young girls like that was okay? That's not okay. But you guys can let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I could say a whole lot more, but I think I pretty much hit the nail on the head as far as in how we need to carry ourselves. But this one right here was crazy. I don't even know how this slipped under the cracks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened with Black professionalism to where it turned into like a circus act or a game or a fashion statement or just a statement in general. You can dress however you want to dress, and you can talk however you want to talk, and you can act however you want to act when you are the business owner, not the manager, not the boss, but when you are the owner, when your name is on the building, that's when all of those things can go out of the window. I wouldn't encourage it, but you have that right when your name is on the side of the building. But just because you're in a leadership position of any sort, whether it's management, whether it's teaching, you still have a responsibility and an obligation, and most importantly, influence. Your influence says a lot and it means a lot. And when you are not using your influence for a positive outcome and just a personal outcome, because she's up there making content when she's supposed to be working, it helps slow down the process of growth in whatever industry you're in. And because we're talking about the culture, it definitely adds a stain on the shirt when it comes to what we're trying to do with our culture. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Was it wrong for this woman to get fired? Did she do nothing wrong? Was she just expressing herself, as some people would like to think? Let me know what you think about this teacher getting fired and her comments about how the students was looking, her attire. I want to hear it all. Let me know what you think. You've been tuning into Cleaning Up the Culture right here on the Epic Lounge Network with yours truly, Dizzy D Spill. This is your first time here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on at the bell so you don't miss any of the content right here on Epic Lounge Network. Until next time, peace, stay safe, stay focused.